So it's been a whole 7 days since we announced that we will be privately prosecuting Daniel Andrews and Jacinta Allen. And it's been a whole 7 days since we launched the fundraiser for this case. And we've raised over $110,000 in just 7 days, which has been such a humbling shock for me that so many of you trust me to go all the way with this. I believe I deserve that trust, but to actually get it from over 1,100 separate donors whose average is $100 means that you trust me and you respect my time and effort and that you want me to spearhead this. And it's just incredibly humbling, and I won't let you down. I'm going to go all the way. Now, this video is, I'm going to give you a legal update and also address some cost situations that will be coming up, just so that it's all transparent and out there. Now, the reason why we don't have a legal team yet is because we don't have a legal team yet. Not many of you have gone through what I've gone through, which is many court cases. It's very hard to choose the right legal team. Many of them are going to try to say what you want to hear because they want part of that money. There are corrupt lawyers out there, and there are really good ones as well. And I know how to spot them, but I'm going to have consultations with 2, probably 3 different legal teams to choose the right one. So I won't be able to announce that for at least 2 to 3 weeks. I have our first meeting tomorrow on Wednesday, and with a barrister, and that's $550 an hour. So you'll see that invoice popping up on the screen soon. When we have a plan forward, of course, I'm going to let you know. This case is our case. You're going to know every step of the way, unless it's a strategic thing and I can't tell you, but you're going to know everything. The thing that's the most difficult about this case is making sure your ducks are in a row before you actually proceed with anything. So there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat, and the way that we get Daniel Andrews might not be the most entertaining or amusing charge, but we need to make sure it's correct. We need to make sure we're going down the right avenue, and we need to protect ourselves from being squashed from outside sources. So this preparation time is going to take at least 3 to 4 weeks and probably cost around $20,000 if I'm getting advice from different teams. Now, I want to put it out there as well. If I get advice from 3 different teams and they all tell me that there's no prospects of success and that now is not the right time and that I could do more damage than good by pursuing this, then I will not go ahead and I will refund whatever percentage is left. So if we raise $200,000 and I spend $20,000, that's 10%. So then everyone will get 90% of their money back. Every single cost is outlined on the website so that you can see it for yourself. I'm not going to be frivolous or stupid with your money, because we need to make this work, and we don't want to make things worse for ourselves later on. So it needs to be done right, and you can't push something if it's not right. But I'm confident that we're going to get the right advice and there's going to be a way forward, but I will let you know soon. Secondly, I will be, when I'm working full time on this, which by the way is a lot of time, I'm coordinating everything. So the marketing, the promotion, the interviews, the editing of the videos, the consultations with the legal team, the research, the preparation. There's a lot that goes into all of that. So when I'm full on into it, I'll be charging $1,000 a week for my time, which I think is pretty minimum wage actually. But the thing is, if you just give without getting anything back, you start to resent what you're doing, and you really need to respect your time. And you know, if you're a donor and you think that that's unreasonable, feel free to email me, but I'll be putting everything in there, and I've explained exactly what I'm doing. And I don't know if you've done something like this, but it is extremely stressful. There's a lot of pressure and there's a lot of time that goes into it. Now, I don't need $1,000 a week. I sell my book, I have my shop, I have other ways of making money. But on the flip side of things, I also don't need this extra stress. Do you imagine the stress that I'm going to come up against, being the person who puts their name to this court case, who has everything to lose, the risk involved with this, the public scrutiny? I mean, imagine taking on the current and ex-premier of Victoria, you know, and shock horror that I would like a little bit of respect for my valuable time. Now, I'm seeing a lawyer tomorrow, and he's $550 an hour. Okay, in 2 hours, he's getting more from this case than I'm getting for a whole week. It's really just a token for me to feel respected, because my time is valuable. I could be doing other things, making a lot more money. But I'm the kind of person that can do this because I have the time and the dedication to put into it. So I'm going to do it. And if someone else would like to take on this pressure and do a fundraiser, be my guest, okay? But I'm addressing this now because of course it's come up here, there, and everywhere. But I'm going to be completely transparent. If I spend a coffee with a lawyer, it's going to go on that spreadsheet, okay? Every single cent is going on that spreadsheet. You will be able to calculate every single cent of the fundraiser based off of what we've actually spent. And I don't know anyone who has actually done that ever. I don't know anyone who's refunded money when they don't have to, okay? But I have. So if you wanna, point fingers at me and so forth, you can do that because I'm gonna keep going, and if we're on the same side, then, you should be supporting me instead of putting me down. But that's okay. It's fine to have questions. I'm addressing them. And if you think that, my 40, 50 hours in marketing and promotion and research isn't worth $1,000 a week, well then, I find that pretty unrealistic. But anyway, so tomorrow I have my first meeting, and within a few weeks we're going to have the way forward, and I'm going to be completely honest and transparent with you along the way, and it's going to be a fun ride. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.